Okay, how's everybody doing this evening? Of course, my name is Kent. The channel is EOS San Diego, and I make videos about the EOS blockchain. Tonight I just checked the price, and it looks like it's dropping lower, much lower. In fact, we may be going down below $3. A good friend of mine told me back when it was going below $4 that he thought it would be around $2.50 by the time it stopped going down. And it was a little bit of me that was kind of afraid he was right, and it kind of looks like that's what's happening. It may drop lower, so I'm thinking maybe it could be down in the $2 to $3 range here really quickly. I don't know that it's going to go much lower than that, but it could, because people are selling. I mean, obviously, when the price goes down like this, you got a lot of people selling, and a lot of people are probably just, they'll always tell themselves, I'm going to buy back, but they never do. Usually when they sell like this, they don't come back. So there's a lot of people that are selling right now, and that's just, that's to be understood, especially with the kind of price drop that we've had here recently. And it's expected. I mean, when you have this much a downward price pressure, people are just going to let go of the token. And you know, and really that's something that you have to be prepared for. That's why I make these nightly videos, because I look at these nightly videos as practice. You know, these are the things I do every day to stay up on EOS. I have to prepare every night for something to say about EOS. I watch the price every day. I try to go to the news every day. I try to be up on what's happening with the blockchain, try to find, you know, issues to talk about. I also went to the hackathon. I participate with a lot of people as far as talking to them about the EOS blockchain, and all for these nightly videos. And I do this because I feel this is like a practice. I do this every day because if you don't practice every day, you don't stay informed. You don't stay up, and you don't know what's going on. So you will likely become disinterested, and if you become disinterested, you know, you sell the token and you never think about it again. But game day is when the price goes back up. Game day is when things start to happen again. Game day is when everybody starts to get involved and everybody participates. That's what I'm practicing for. I'm practicing for game day. We're at practice time right now. Game day will be coming up here very soon. I don't know when, but it will be coming up very soon. And you know, I had a friend of mine the other day I talked to. It's funny. He's got a lot of EOS, quite a lot of EOS, and he bought it when it was pretty high. And we were talking the other day, and I called him up just to see if he had voted for Block Producer, because I didn't know if he had or not. And by the way, if you haven't voted EOS San Diego #1 for Block Producer, please vote. So I called him up the other day, and I was talking to him a little bit. He goes, yeah, how's that doing? He hasn't even been watching it. He doesn't even know what's going on with EOS. He just I told him, hey, it's down quite a bit right now. He goes, oh, that's okay. You know, he doesn't care. He's in for the long term. But it was interesting for me to talk to him and have him tell me that he hadn't even watched it, didn't know what was going on with it. And really, that's probably the correct position to take. If you see this and see it for what it really is, which is the future, which is incredible technology that's going to change the world. It's better off if you're not interested in trading, which I think is a bad idea, but talked about that before. It's better off if you just don't know what the price is. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
Shut up.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, the price is down. Probably go much lower, maybe a little bit lower. We don't know. But you know, the interesting thing to me about this all is that September, and I remember because it was right around my daughter's birthday, 2017, we bought EOS for 60 cents. So really, overall, when you look at the overall EOS picture, it's gone up from where it started. I mean, it's gone up a lot from where it started. It's just that we're so used to huge appreciations in blockchain that when it does go down like this, after it's gone up a long way, we kind of look negatively upon it. But really, it's not a negative thing at all, because it's gone up a lot. But I did buy it $7 too. I think around $7 to $8. We bought some EOS, and I thought at that point, in fact, I even made a video that night. That's when it was really going up a lot higher. I made a video that I was buying EOS at $7 or $8. I can't remember what it was, and that I didn't think it would ever be going lower than that. So yeah, it goes both directions. You got it. But yeah, we did buy it 60 cents. We bought it $7. Probably bought some in between those two times. I don't really remember how much I bought, but it does go up. It does go down. So we are in a little bit of a bear market. Actually, quite a bear market. May go a lot lower. Could go below. I think for sure below $3. probably in the $2 range. Probably my friends right around $2.50, something like that. We'll see what happens. But part of me, like, I see this as a positive, price going down, because I see that people that are disinterested, that aren't really up with the blockchain, probably will sell it, give opportunity for those people that want to buy it. Of course, the further it goes down and turns around, you know, the quicker we can start to see some upswing. And I think we're going to see that here pretty quick too. So bear market doesn't last forever, just like a bull market doesn't last forever. Things go up, things go down. We're going down, and as soon as this is over, we're going to go back up. So it kind of is what it is. You just kind of have to ride them out. And sometimes it's a little bit like just you know, getting a procedure done that's painful. You just want it over with quickly. Just get it done, and let's get out of there and heal up. So that's kind of the way I feel sometimes about stuff like this. But like I say, I stay involved with this every day, so I know where it's going. I'm not worried about it coming back. This is still a over $1 billion project. Some of the best minds, Mike Novogratz, Peter Thiel, are supporters of this blockchain. Some of the best minds in the world are involved with blockchain. Biggest corporations in the world are involved with blockchain, IBM, all the supply side chains that are going on right now. I mean, there's incredible activity in the space. And I do believe, and I've been around long enough to know this for a fact, there are people that know a lot more than you and I. And they know where this is going. And sometimes some of those people can influence markets. It doesn't take a whole lot of money to influence a market negatively. Sometimes if you can get a little bit of selling pressure on something, get people to lose interest, you can take a pretty big position. That's happened over and over again. I sometimes think some of that's going on too. That there's positions being taken up because people can cause downward pressures in anything by selling it and then buying it up very, very cheaply. So that's some of what's going on, possibly too. It's all part of the market psychology. It's all part of what's going on right now. But like I said, right before I'm right here on the Strand here in Oceanside, California. That's the pier right there beside me. I actually like coming down here. It's a fun place to come. Just that there's always a lot of activity, and it's kind of hard to make a video because I always get somebody jumping in around the back, and I'm fine with that. If people see me out making videos and they want to get in my video, I'll let them do that all day long. I enjoy that. The only time I don't like it is when they do something really vulgar. That's the times where I kind of hesitate, or I have to restart the video, because I get a lot of people do that too, and they could do some pretty crazy stuff. For me, I'm okay with that. And if you watch a bunch of my videos, you probably realize that's not too much going to bother me. I just don't want to offend any viewers, and I don't want to offend anybody that's watching my videos. So a lot of times, if I get a video like that, I'll just kind of start over with it, because somebody will say something pretty bad, and I just, I don't know. I don't want to have one of those kind of channels where people just say whatever they want to say or hear whatever they want to hear, because people come to listen to the blockchain and listen to what's going on as far as this is concerned. They don't want to hear somebody just rant and rave and cuss and swear and say a bunch of vulgarities. I mean, I don't, maybe they do, maybe they don't, but some of them probably don't, so I don't want to, that's why I don't do it. So it's a really cool place to come. It's Oceanside, California. There's a big ocean behind me, a lot of waves, a lot of water. Pier is really, really neat. It's a very, very nice place. Just has some interesting characters running around every now and then. So right there, beautiful hotel. I think 5-star restaurant in the bottom of that one. So anyway, just a little bit about the price. Price is probably going to go a little bit lower. Probably won't stay there. I see it bouncing around here a little bit before the end of the year. I don't see anything spectacular probably happening until next year. Maybe a little bit of a price rebound. Maybe it goes up a little bit. But by and large, I think things are going to be down for a while. At least till next year sometime. Early next year, I'm looking. But who knows? In the meantime, there's a lot of building going on. There's a lot of things going on. And we are having a bounty for challenge. And I'm saving this for the last part of my video, so hopefully everybody watches the whole rest of my video. We are doing a challenge bounty. So if you join our challenge Telegram, we're going to give you some free tokens. We're going to give you some free tokens, a small amount of tokens, but we're going to give you some free tokens for referring somebody to our Telegram and joining our Telegram. So if you do that, we're going to give you some tokens. Maybe a little bit of what should I say? A little consolation for EOS going down. We're going to give you some challenge tokens. We want to get some more challenge tokens out there. We're ready to go mainnet here very soon, and we want to make sure everybody's got a few challenge tokens. So we're going to give away. And plus, it's been a while since we did the airdrop. So we realized we had the Genesis snapshot. A lot of people didn't get the airdrop because it's been a while ago. So we wanted to make sure we gave a few more tokens out. And we are going to do an air grab too. So there's going to be a air grab coming up, and of course we're going to do the referral program. I'll put the link to the referral program below. So if you want to get some challenge tokens for simply referring somebody to the channel, to the Telegram channel, I'll put the link below. We are going to do a surprise air grab, so we're going to have a few other tokens available. We're going to give out some tokens. We want people to have tokens. Of course, when the DApp is released, we're going to give out tokens with that too. So you download the DApp, you're going to get some tokens. So we're going to give away some stuff. We're going to help some people out. We're going to give away some stuff. We're going to give some more tokens out to the community. And the other thing too, like I said earlier in the video, we are block producers. So please vote EOS San Diego #1. EOS San Diego #1 for block producer. Would really appreciate it. I think we're in the 120s someplace. I'd like to get up into the 80s if we possibly could, because that's where the rewards start. Right now we just put out money to be block producers without anything coming back to us, which is okay. I mean, I'm willing to do that. I'll support the blockchain by paying for it out of our own pocket. But that's what it is. And that's what one of the people, and the other thing too is with EOS down so low, the blocker rewards are very low. Because when you get $2 EOS, the block rewards are a lot less than if you're getting $20 EOS. So that's effect again. So please help us with the block producing. We are, I think, in the 120s. If we could get up into the 80s, I'd really appreciate it. So, and you can check that out on Crypto Lions Monitor. I'll put the link down below so you can see where all the block producers at and where they rank. And of course, we came in really late in the game. You know, it was a few months before block producing was going on for a number of months before we even decided to do it. The reason we wanted to do it is because we were so involved with our challenge app. We wanted to get that to the point where we knew we had it done, ready to launch before we started block producing. And we also wanted to make sure that we run a node. We wanted to run a node so that we could help back up the blockchain. We wanted, and we'll run a node forever. I mean, I'll run a node till for, you know, I don't care. Would be nice to be in the reward area of that, but I don't care. I'll run it anyway because I just want to do that in order to help validate the blockchain. Keep running the node. Just keep it going. Then we also want to build a few projects. We got a couple projects in mind for the community. I got one project in mind. I'm not going to tell you about it right now because I'm not really sure we can build it. We're talking to everybody about that, seeing how we can kind of make this project happen. But we're going to build a real big project for the community. We want to do that too because we are, like I said, when I decided to do this, I was deciding to do it for however long I could do it for. I mean, I didn't have a time frame, and I wasn't a trader, so I was going to try to do this as long as I could do it for, which is indefinitely if everything else works out. But I'm not in it for the price. Never was in it for the price. Never was in it to make money. I mean, obviously, I'd like to build something and have it be prosperous, mainly for other people, but not for me. I mean, I don't really care. I'm not trying to make a ton of money off of this. I'm not trying to make a ton of money for anybody else. I just want things to be prosperous, and I want the blockchain to succeed because I love the idea of blockchain. I love the idea of the way it works. I like the idea of, and I love EOS because I think, and there's one thing that I remember I was listening to Dallas talk to Brock Pierce when he was down in Puerto Rico. And I listened to that entire interview, and one of the things Brock Pierce said about Dan Larimer was he was a very generous person. I think Dan Larimer is a very generous person. I think that when he created this, he could have made it so it was very difficult for people to make money at it. I think he could have made it so it was very hard, but he didn't do that. He made it so it was very generous and easy to make money at. at being on the EOS blockchain. He made it very generous, made it a very easy platform to do well with. So I appreciated that. When I heard that, and I like the idea of helping people, I like the idea of other people making money, I like the idea of being able to help other people make money. I think that's a good idea. So that's why I love the EOS blockchain. That's why I'm still involved with it, and I will be involved with it for as long as I can be involved with it. So anyway, I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much.